You're only a what if away from a great summer holiday. What if it's Aussie for travel?
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Hi everyone, welcome.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. Hi. I'm
Pinching
very
a
excited
punch.
today. Oh yes, of course it's December 1st, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, guess who made an appearance this morning?
Who?
Elfie and Snowy.
Oh, they're up and out
Yeah,
already.
our little elves, who come and visit us from December 1st and do something different every day in our household. They magically appeared in the Christmas. I saw them in the Christmas tree as I was wandering out of the house this morning.
I must admit, I didn't look for Elfie this morning.
Didn't you?
My Elfie is exceptionally naughty, though.
Oh, really?
Very,
Oh, okay. Interesting.
very naughty.
I would love to know what kind of naughty. Or is it naughties that we can't talk about on the air?
Can't talk about it on air.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he's naughty.
That's okay. Continue to keep the magic of Christmas.
Yeah.
I love that.
So I'm a bit nervous now when I go home. I forgot that he'll be there to greet me.
Hey, on the show today, I'm very excited for this chat in particular because I've been following this for months. Have you heard of a comet/spaceship/ the aliens are coming called 3i Atlas? Have you heard of this thing?
Not at all.
No? Okay. Have you heard of Matt Agnew?
Of course.
Of course, yes. Former
Matt
bachelor.
Agnew is the best part about this chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So former bachelor, he's
An all-round dreamboat.
yeah, absolutely.
He's a
and
hot
very
nerd,
intelligent.
isn't he?
He is
'Cause
a
he's
hot
super
nerd.
smart.
He's a hot nerd.
Really smart.
And he's going to join us about 6:40 this morning to talk to us about this comet that a lot of people are saying are actually aliens that are coming to land on the Earth.
Well, I'll wait and I'll hear Matt's opinion on it.
All right,
I'll
very
trust
good.
Matt's
Very,
opinion.
very good.
He's an astrophysicist, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, like he's proper legit real.
Hey, how was your weekend? Because I saw that you hit the island.
I did. I was on the island.
You went to Rottnest.
Yeah, I was the island boy. Stayed on Rotto. It was beautiful. I was there for a good friend's 40th birthday.
Oh, nice.
Open bar on Sunday at Pinky's, which was
Who
was
can
good.
afford to do an open bar anymore? I want to be friends with your friend. I am
Yeah.
very much I will put on all the food and I'll host everything, but you have to bring your own drinks.
No, it was just a very good friend.
Wow.
Tell you what, it was blowing a gale the first 3 days, which was fantastic because then the wind dropped off yesterday and there were flies everywhere. And it was horrific. And they were those little sticky flies as well,
yes.
you know, those little things.
Yep.
But no, we went over, whole family, 27 bags, 3 suitcases, 5 bikes, all of the stuff. It's the biggest family stay on Rodeo I've ever done. We dropped in at the Dome, went and saw our mate Steve.
Oh, g'day, Steve. Haven't seen him in a bit.
Yeah, he wasn't there, so I had to pay for my own breakfast.
Steve has looked after us many times.
He owns the Dome over there. You know, it was amazing. So I saw a lot of people that we knew while I was on Rotto. It seemed like everybody was there. So we were staying in Thompson's Bay at the haunted houses there. And
I think they all are, aren't they?
I was felt that way. I was
Comes
sitting
with
out
the
the front.
territory.
And Courtney Murphy wandered on past.
We were just talking about him last week.
Yeah, so, you know, the unfortunate late-stage bowel cancer diagnosis that he's going through at the moment. But
Devastating.
you know, it's devastating, but far out, mate. He's just joy. He's just absolute
Him and his
joy,
brothers,
you know?
they're just good blokes, aren't they?
He's wonderful. He's such a wonderful human being.
Oh, that
We
was
had a
good.
quick
So did you
chat.
get a chat with him?
Yeah, we had a good chat.
Oh, nice.
He's going okay. Staying next door to us was Mark McGowan.
Get out.
No, legit. Now this is the wild thing, right? I didn't get a chance to talk to him because we used to have Mark on this show heaps.
Yeah, but he didn't come in boardies very often.
No,
Is he in boardies now?
He wasn't quite in boardies. He was wearing boat shoes and like tan shorts and a green shirt.
Also,
Not that I was paying attention.
didn't he go FIFO? Why isn't he on a yacht now?
No, I don't know.
Why is he staying
No,
on the
no.
island?
He was there. He was on the island. But I was riding my bike up the hill towards where our house was, and I saw him standing on the corner, and he looked at me, and I looked at him. And we did that sort of thing where it's like, I know you from somewhere, but I don't quite know you from somewhere.
Oh, yep.
And I didn't quite recognise him. I was talking to Liz about it afterwards. I'm pretty sure that's Mark McGowan that's staying next door to us. And then we were speaking to the people across the way, and they were like, hey, did you know Mark McGowan's staying next door to you? I was like, I knew it. And
What
then
you really had me at was the fact that you said you were riding your bike up the hill, and I was like, were you really?
No, legit. I was
were you
riding my
pushing
bike.
it?
I was riding my bike.
Some of those hills.
I know they're pretty.
I'm like,
it's pretty
I'm
hilly.
getting off and I'm walking it.
Yeah. No. So there was that, and then yesterday afternoon we were catching the 5:30, and in typical fashion, we were riding back from Pinky's, and our son went missing.
Right. And you mean your actual son, not the son as it was going down?
No,
your
like
child,
our actual son,
Oliver.
at 5 o'clock. Right, so we're getting on the ferry at 5:30. He's raced on up ahead, and he's actually properly gone missing. And I've never felt those sort of feelings before in my entire life. I can't
Not even with the girls. You
describe to
never didn't have this when you lost the girls.
Well, because we've never lost the girls. Not like this. Not when you're like they've gone on ahead, a couple of 100 metres or something. You've lost sight of them, and then a few minutes later, you've rocked up to the other place that our mates were staying and gone, "Hey, is Ollie in there?" No, Ollie's not in here. Oh, is he outside? No, he's not outside. And then everybody's lost it. So I've jumped on my bike and taken off, and then I
he's
saw
just
him
off feeding a quokka somewhere.
Oh, he's gone off for a ride. I saw him in the market outside the bakery with a lovely woman by the name of Janine, who had the wherewithal to go, "This boy looks like he's just sort of hanging out by himself. Are you all right, mate?" And he was in tears. I've never seen him like this before. And as soon as he was holding it together, but the tears were just sort of starting to form on his face. And as soon as he saw me, he lost it. Everything exploded. He came running over and jumped into my arms. And I've never felt that terrified in my entire life.
Do you think it's going to be a moment where he actually reflects and doesn't do it again?
Absolutely not. Of course not. No. For quite some time, something has been dropping in my feeds about a comet that's due to pass by Earth. Not very close to Earth, but, at least pass by Earth in our solar system around about the 19th of December.
Okay.
And then it's, according to the conspiracy theorists online, is going to make a hook turn and come and land on our planet, and it's going to be an alien spaceship probe.
What's the conspiracy part of this?
Well, all of this.
Astronomers confirmed that an interstellar object has entered our solar system, came from somewhere else, traveled through space, and it's here now.
3i Atlas wants Jupiter, and here's why. On December 19th, 3i Atlas is going to pass by Earth, and it's going to keep going towards Jupiter. That's where it can release the probes, and Jupiter's gravity will hold them there.
You got to tell me what 3i Atlas is. Some people are saying it's alien.
There are people who are alien adjacent, who, if there's something that we don't understand,
Alien!
I'm hoping it's aliens.
I mean, it would really put the conversation to rest once and for all, wouldn't it?
It really would. So we thought we'd go right to the top on this, and our astrophysicist, Matt Agnew, joins us on the show. Good morning to you, Matty.
Morning, guys. How you doing?
Oh, welcome back to the show, Matt. It's been a long time since we spoke. I know we got you in last time we spoke about, more astrophysicist stuff. You're the guy we go to. But are we expecting aliens? Are we going to let Pete down on this? Is he going to be disappointed or what?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Pete, but it's not aliens.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. Look, that quote from Neil deGrasse Tyson at the end there kind of really summarises a lot of these things. It's people get excited about the prospect of aliens, of life, of contact, but unfortunately it is never aliens, and in this case it's absolutely not aliens.
Well, isn't that why you became an astrophysicist? I mean, didn't you get excited about it? Isn't that part of it?
It is. And actually my research was all about searching for habitable worlds and other planets where life could exist, which you could extrapolate to being looking for aliens. But yeah, it's to make extraordinary claims, you need extraordinary evidence, and there's just none here. And unfortunately, to date, there has never been enough extraordinary evidence to suggest the existence of aliens. So it's still just us at this stage.
Right, okay. So so why are people out there online saying that this 3i Atlas, which according to you it's just a comet, would that be what it is? It's just a comet, just a boring old comet that's going to float past us. What makes this so special? Why are people so tuned into it? And why do they think it could be aliens?
So I would argue it's not a boring old comet. It is very exciting because it is an object that has entered our solar system from outside of the solar system, it's only the third object to date that we've detected that falls into that bucket of an interstellar object. So I think there's a natural excitement and curiosity about the idea that something visiting from outside our solar system must be explorers, must be aliens. But there's so much evidence to just say that it is a comet. There's several behaviours and properties that it has that is exactly what we see with comets in our own solar system. So I think it's just this excitement about an interstellar visitor that if it's coming from outside, it is explorers. And this one's the largest object that's come from outside the solar system. The previous ones have been much, much smaller. This one's about the size of roughly, if you kind of laid Uluru back to back twice. So it's a pretty big object. And so, there's just this excitement there. There is a particular professor from Harvard, Avi Loeb, who repeatedly puts forward claims that these things are alien in nature.
Because the one time he's correct, Matt, that's going to be huge for him.
That's it.
It's going to be massive.
Right? You make the same claim 1,000 times. Eventually, when you're right, you can say, you see, told you so.
He's going to be the dude. They're going to name the whole civilization after him. But also it came in quite fast, right? It's moving quite quickly.
Yeah, really fast. It was detected coming in at 60 kilometres per second, which is ridiculous. That's wild speeds. And so, it will kind of get this sort of gravity assist as it passes by closer to the sun. I say closer, it doesn't get closer than Earth is, but, it's all relative. And so it does kind of get this gravity assist where the sun sort of slingshots it and it'll pick up a little more speed as it then exits the solar system as well. So it's hurtling through space really, really fast, but in the scheme of the distance between stars, 60 kilometres per second is really, really slow.
Okay, so do we need to cancel? Because Pete was going to, he's already set up a bunker and we were all starting to work out who got to go in the bunker and we were having to sell ourselves. We were just trying to work out, if that's not necessary.
And guess what, Matt? You're not coming in the bunker.
Hey, you've done this to me, mate.
That was not our call, Pete.
Well, he doesn't believe. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'll put a carton on it. I'll put a carton on it, all right? Just tell me a carton of your favourites. Maybe it's the Christmas Coronas, the Crownies or something like that. And then if it's aliens, you owe me a carton.
Okay, yeah. If it's aliens, mate, I'll buy a slab of your favourite.
Okay, good.
I feel like if it's aliens, we've got some really large problems to deal with. And the beer is not going to be.
The financial splurging on a carton is going to be fairly low on my list of worries at that stage.
Hey, Matt, it's always nice catching up with you, mate. Thanks for giving us the reasonable side of this argument. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Okay.
Hey, producer Ringo. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday to us both. How are we all?
Yeah, we're just peachy.
Going well, mate. Just hanging out, just here. Vibing. Just vibing, mate. What do you got for us?
All right. Number one on Yay or Nay is personalised number plates.
3, 2, 1.
Yay.
Why not? I always thought it's not something I'm going to do because I don't want my driving to be that easily identified.
Fair. That's a fair call. Kimber and I have a funny back and forth about license plates at the moment that we can't say on the air. But
take it off there. Head to the podcast.
I think my latest one is 1FCR.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
We just talk about ways you remember your license plate when you have.
I like it.
Cheeky letters.
Well, the Department of Transport has knocked back hundreds of inappropriate custom number plate applications.
Oh, like what?
So people, I'm not even going to go for the
inappropriate might not be inappropriate for air.
Actually, that's true. That's true.
Glock 45 not making the list.
Oh yeah.
Go faster not making the list.
Yeah.
Go
Cartel,
faster.
That's not.
What's a
bad.
big deal with that?
Maybe that's encouraging speeding? ?
Mate, just hitting the limit would be enough. If you could just increase to speed so we're all doing the same speed limit, that would be amazing.
Learn to merge. We love it. And the worst one was never sober. So
Right.
Why you'd advertise that?
That one makes a bit more sense. But yeah, see, you're just asking to be pulled over a lot.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, next one. Backyard weddings.
3, 2, 1.
Yay. More of them, please.
Yeah. I reckon if Liz and I had our time again, that we'd probably do things different.
Like elope?
We had a...
That would be my hot tip.
No, we wouldn't elope. I want my family and friends around, but we'd do it a little bit more chill. We had the big one, that we had 150 guests, Sandalford,
they went
like all of
crazy.
that. We went a bit nuts, and I think we were sort of on on the outward trend of those big traditional kind of weddings as the backyard weddings were starting to come back in more in vogue?
Backyard weddings are fantastic. They're a total vibe. And also, I remember we spoke to Scott Pape, the financial investor, the barefoot investor.
Yeah.
Many, many years ago, he was getting married and he said, you know what, all these places that we go want a fortune. So he said, we're spending 20 grand doing up our backyard.
Ooh.
Because then they added value to their home.
That's a great
The backyard was
idea.
amazing. Yeah. They still spent the money, but they were like, we spent it investing in ourselves and in our home, and then had a fantastic wedding.
Nice. Well,
great idea.
Backyard wedding of the year has happened in Canberra. Albo and Jody have tied the knot
well,
officially.
congrats.
Congratulations,
I'm a bit
guys.
dark on them, though.
Why?
Because remember we asked him if I could be his celebrant?
That's right. But he never answered that question, though. I don't think he ever answered that question.
I think they got
he might have
Jody's
just said outright
mate.
no.
Yeah, I think they got Jody's mate because she was from the sunny coast. So don't take it personally.
Okay.
And there was another notable wedding over the weekend with old mate Oscar Allen getting married. How was the wedding, guys? Did you have a great time?
Stop pointing out that we thought we were great friends with Oscar and we weren't invited.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it didn't happen. I'll tell you what, his wedding, though, he looks like, because he didn't have a backyard wedding, and he looks like he'll be paying that off for the next 50 years. that one was
It was
wild.
getting
Serves
out
him
of
right for
control.
not inviting you
Big,
guys.
Yeah.
I know, we're a bit angry.
Your life's a movie. What does this mean? Well, it means basically we go and find movies that you've probably seen, and then there's stuff that happens in those movies that are probably happening in your life, and we want to hear about them.
That's right. Today's movie we're going to touch base with is the movie Four Holidays.
Oh, we're getting into the Christmas spirit.
Well, why
Because it's
wouldn't we?
December 1.
December 1, right?
It is December 1, yes.
So Reese Witherspoon, Vince Vaughn, and it's a great film where they're just, trying to avoid their families every Christmas.
Yep.
And it backfires on them and they have to turn up and do 4 different Christmases because they've got split families.
Hey, Dad.
Mom, hey.
Listen, Mom, I got bad news. We're not going to be able to make it
Dad, it's
tomorrow.
me.
No one was more upset than we were last year that she got into a happen
We're not
and deal
gonna
with the
make it tomorrow for
situation.
Christmas.
Every year, Brad and Kate spend the holidays avoiding their families.
No flights are coming in and no flights are going out.
This isn't happening.
But this year,
Where are you headed for the holidays?
they'll be forced to celebrate
Hi, Mom.
It's my dad.
They just saw us on the news.
with all of them.
Okay, he's going to give you a big hug when he sees you, Mom.
I'm not hugging anybody.
He's very excited about the hug.
All right, so 13, 10, 60, right? This is where we open it up. We've pulled some of the plot lines out of that movie, and we want to hear from you now if your life matches some of these plot lines.
So maybe you avoid your family every Christmas. Then we want to hear from you, 13 10 60. What lengths are you going to get away from having to do Christmas with the fam?
Okay.
Perhaps your friend has hooked up with your parent.
Oh, I remember this bit in the movie. Okay, we've got a bit of the audio here.
Bradley, I'm not trying to be your father. I'm hoping for a chance to be your friend.
Well, you were my friend. You were my best friend. But now you're sleeping with my mom, and it's a little bit weird for me.
I don't suspect we're going to get many calls for that plot point. What do you think?
You don't think? No?
I don't know.
Say it
13,
again.
10, 60, have you got a friend who hooked up with your parent? I think
They're
it's pretty-
out there.
You reckon? There's
They're
a few
out there.
Stifler's mum stories.
They're absolutely out there.
Or it could be that there was a bit of a fisticuffs, a fight, because there's the scene where all the brothers are wrestling and fighting in the backyard and the fight kicks off. So, if you've been to a Christmas party, a family event where there's been a fight, want to hear about it, 13, 10, 60.
We'll accept any sort of fight, any sort of blow up over the Christmas ham.
Yeah,
yep,
of course.
Okay, all right. Fisticuffs and the like.
So if any of these plot points are things that have happened in your real life, we want to hear from you. 13 10 60, call and chat about it.
All right, we'll come back with your calls next. I just got a text from someone. I don't know, maybe we're doing this wrong. I'm going to be completely open about this, right? We're trying this new segment out, and it hasn't landed this morning, if I'm completely
Maybe
honest.
nobody's living the life of the Four Holidays movie.
Maybe.
Because we did this last week and we said, is your life like the Love Actually movie? Maybe you've...
And that one went off.
Found a gift that wasn't meant to be for you. Like all the plot lines of the movie, maybe you tried to hook up with a PM and we still got a call.
Yeah, we got plenty of calls.
But apparently we're doing Four Holidays today where it could have been a story about you avoiding your family every Christmas. No one called. Could have been about a fight breaking out over Christmas with your brothers. No one called.
Where are all the calls from the people that have had a friend hooked up with their parents?
Well, apparently none.
Come on,
because no one
they're
called.
out there somewhere.
I mean, I'm finding it very hard to believe that no one's been at a Christmas family function and there has been a fight. Like, no one's called.
Maybe, and
surely.
I can't believe I'm doing this live on the air, because usually we save this sort of chat for after the show when we go, guys, that didn't really work. Maybe we need to change it up or something like that. But we got a text message from Helen who said, my life's a movie. Have you tried doing sliding doors? Sliding doors, because she came home and she found someone in bed with her partner.
Oh, magic.
So
maybe we just picked the wrong film.
I don't know if we've picked the wrong film, or maybe we need to do this a little bit differently where we actually ask. I'll tell you what, 13 10 60 or the text line's 04800 21 945. You can get us on our website and DM stuff as well. Maybe we're going about this the wrong way, where it's rather, if you know a movie where your life is like that, right, send us the movie. Let us know what it is.
Okay.
And we can get in touch with you and get your stories from it.
That text line again is 04800 21 945.
Hang on, we've got an anonymous call coming in. Are we going to take this call? Is this producer Ringo? Are we taking this call? Okay.
Oh, hello.
Hang on a sec. I wonder what this is about. Hi, Anonymous.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, we're great. Anonymous, which of these films is your life relating to here?
I can't remember the name, but the one with the fight at the Christmas party.
Oh, okay. So 4 holidays, the brothers kick off and they have a fight. Someone had a fight at your family Christmas?
Yes, I was with my ex-partner and his family, and his mum and sister got drunk and barged in on the toilet on me and tried to punch me, and yeah.
What?
Excuse me?
Yes.
What, waited till you were a sitting duck? Was
Yeah,
it a plan?
pretty much.
A planned attack?
I'm not sure, but yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hang on, wait a minute. Was
it a physical altercation?
Yes, it got to that, yeah.
Was this... was this a complete surprise to you?
Not really, because they're known to be like that.
Right,
but
okay.
yeah, it was like barging in on the toilet. It was a bit unexpected.
Are you
so
still
weird.
dating that person?
Sorry?
Are you still dating the person? Right, okay.
No.
Was that what broke it off? Did you go, hey, once your entire family started attacking me in the toilet, I thought maybe let's break up?
Yeah, no, it wasn't because of that.
Right, okay. Interesting. Hey, before
Yeah,
we let
it
you...
was fun.
Before we let you go, do you like this segment? Does it make sense to you?
Yeah, it does. I love it. I listen to you guys every morning.
Okay.
So.
Do you think we should change it up a little bit? Is there anything that we can do better? Like, or does it make sense, like what we're doing, or do you think we could do it a bit better, or be a bit
I don't
clearer?
think it makes sense to ask her the same question twice, but
well, I'm just making
No,
sure.
I think it's great, the segment. It's a great laugh.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
good on you, Anonymous.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for calling. Maybe we just open the lines up and ask people if this is a good segment.
Or just call up and tell us any story you want.
Well, that's fine.
Producer Brooke, what is trending?
Well, I'm going to admit something to you both. I'm currently in my Glenn Powell era.
Oh, how lovely for
It's
you.
not a surprise.
I am. I'm quite deep in my Glenn Powell era. I'm a huge fan. I think my algorithm knows, and every video that I see is Glenn Powell.
It's probably going to be unfavourable for me to say at this point that I think you have to explain who Glenn Powell
I
is,
will.
because I actually think
I'm
there's
ready.
a lot of people who have zero idea.
Yes, and look, I was first introduced to Glenn Powell. He was in a rom-com that you should watch on Netflix. It's called Set It Up, which I loved. It was a great rom-com, but you might have seen him way back in 2003 when he was in Spy Kids 3. He's been around for a really long time. Top Gun 3.
That's where I know him from.
You're not
do?
mentioning that other movie that I saw that he was awful in.
Anyone But You with Sydney
What?
Sweeney.
What made
Sydney
him
Sweeney,
awful?
Oh, God, he was terrible. When Brooke told me that this guy is the next big thing and everyone thinks he's the next Tom Cruise, I was like, that guy? I thought that movie was dreadful.
He's certainly got like big action star feels about him
He
now
does.
with the slew of movies coming out for him.
Top
now.
Gun 3,
Yeah.
Twisters. He's got a new movie out now, which is called The Running Man, and he's got a new one out next year called How to Make a Killing. I mean, he'd be
Hitman
making
was the one I think that a lot of people would probably know him from.
Hitman, right.
He's just blowing up. Like he's doing everything.
his time.
He's everywhere. It's his time. It's absolutely his time. But look, one thing he's in the algorithm, and I'm watching a lot of content about him. But he was on Hot Ones, where where you eat the hot wings, and have to then do the interview, and he's just like dripping with sweat, which was great to watch. But he talks about his family. Now, he shows up every red carpet. His whole family's there. Like, he's just such a family man. His family looks like an incredible family that I would love to be a part
These
of.
are like his actual parents and stuff, not his family as in partner and children.
No, his actual like parents and his sisters.
Right.
Yeah, so he's unmarried, no children. He's
lucky you.
37, which is super doable for me.
Shout out to Brooke's husband.
He's probably listening, actually. But look, I got a little bit flustered there. He talks about his family. His mum and dad are in everything he's been in. Starting at Spy Kids 3, he gives him a cameo, and he talks about his favourite, Chad Powers. He's in a TV show which Pete and I enjoyed, and Kimber did not.
Loved that show. I
Chad
loved
Powers.
it.
Watch it on Disney. But he talked about his favourite cameo of his mum being when she was in Chad Powers. So have a listen to this.
My mom just pulled off a great cameo in Chad Powers as the moaning woman. She basically plays a woman who's like in the waiting room of a hospital. I like get hurt and I'm in the hospital as well. And so there's this woman that's just like moaning in the background. She would send my little sister and me like these videos of her practicing moaning. She's like, is this a good moan? Is this a good moan? I'm like, yeah, like this, there's probably more of this than this. This one's weird.
You gave her
gross.
notes.
Yeah. So like I'd be like walking around. There's like this one time where I was like walking around. I was like looking at the video of my mom, practicing the moan. And I was like, oh, no, it's just my mom. And they're like,
I'm sorry, I can hear the smacking
sweat.
of the
I know.
lip.
I'm so glad you said he was eating hot wings, because I would have said to you, was he eating during that interview?
He was so
Gross.
sweaty. He was so sweaty.
Hot wings would be your worst nightmare, I reckon, Casey.
I've seen a lot of eps of it. I have seen a lot of eps.
And he's drenched. And he says at the beginning of the
God.
interview, he's like, look, I get really sweaty, and he did not lie. But look, his family doesn't just go on the red carpet with him. They go to press interviews with him. Like, this is a family affair.
This is why he's single. Because could you imagine? I bet his mum is like,
Oh,
no one's good enough for our
lovely.
Chad.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. It's not deterring me at all. But he went on the Drew Barrymore show, and, she's, all about getting up and close and personal, and she ran straight over to the family, got involved, and she actually asked his mum, Cindy, for parenting advice. So have a listen to her parenting advice.
Do you have any parenting advice for me? I'm real serious right now.
Love them, feed them, and make memories together. We did so many things together just to enjoy. I mean, things don't matter, but moments together matter.
Now, look.
Sweet.
I'm in the market for a mum, and I need Cindy in my life. So how would you guys feel if I tried track down Cindy and get her on the show?
Get her on the show.
Sure.
Great.
Yes,
Absolutely. I've already put the feelers out, and I don't want to get too.
Do you want us to put in a reference of what you'd be like as a daughter? Will that help?
I don't know. I just want a hug from Cindy. Like, if she
Yeah,
could come
she
to
sounds
Perth,
like that sort of,
She sounds like she could
darling,
give a really.
you look like you need a good feed.
Yeah, a good hug.
Yep.
A good
Don't
hug
worry,
from
she'll be
Cindy.
on every single one of your dates when you go out with her son.
Because we've been talking about this amongst ourselves for a while now.
Everyone that we've had this conversation with, it gets really heated. It gets really worked up. We are wanting to get your thoughts on this. 13 10 60. Be ready to call with your opinion. And we know they're going to be varied. So a viral video has been going around which has divided opinions. It was at a concert in Brazil, and a singer named Romeo Santos invited a crowd member on stage. Now, Romeo is a pretty big deal. Okay, I looked him up.
How big?
Romeo is the 16th most popular Latin artist.
Like, has he got many fans?
30 million.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he's a big
He's
deal.
got a few.
He's a problem.
He's got a
He's
few.
a pretty big deal, right? He's had a lot of number one hits. And he has invited a crowd member on stage, and this crowd member who just happens to be an influencer, but like find someone who isn't, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Influencer Miriam Cruz was that lucky fan, and she's jumped up on stage and she loves Romeo Santos. She thinks he's fantastic. And he's sitting up on a box on stage, and so she places herself in front of him for a hug, and he puts his arms around her and he gives her a hug, and she's sort of she's pressing herself against him a fair bit.
Mm.
And he gives her a peck on the cheek and she goes, oh, I'm going to take that as consent. And she just goes in and starts trying to make out with him. Okay, now it's hard to tell from the video I've seen, but it does look like she's trying to press her mouth into his. And she gets caught, she's just caught up in the moment, right? And she's trying to kiss him. Now, he's not as into it as she is.
Well, that's his fault for kissing her on the cheek, you know.
All right. But her husband of 10 years
Okay, here we go. This is the bit.
has requested a divorce
A lazy 10.
over her actions. So over to you. What do you reckon? 131060. Is that worthy of divorce? Now, I pitch it to you like this.
mate.
I say, you know, if you're at an Ed Sheeran concert and your partner really loves Ed Sheeran and jumps up on stage and Ed gives her a peck on the cheek and she tries to kiss him on the lips, are you going to throw your relationship away over it? You know she's only trying to kiss him because it's Ed Sheeran.
See, you know,
she's just trying to get the opportunity to go, I kissed Ed Sheeran. And he's never going to see her again. Is it really grounds for divorce? 10 years of relationship, you're going to throw it away?
If it's a peck, if it's just I probably wouldn't think twice about it. I'd be like, you kissed Ed Sheeran,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
there's nothing
But
in that.
If it's a pash on stage in front of all of those people and cameras and blah blah blah, even if it was behind closed doors, probably even worse behind closed
I think
doors.
it's worse behind closed doors. She's on stage. She's in front of everybody. She
And
says
she's in front of, she's with her husband?
no. Her husband was not at the gig. Her
Oh,
husband
so
was
that's-
receiving messages and videos from friends saying your wife is on stage.
I actually think it would be better if he was there.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that he wasn't there.
I mean, we can debate until the cows come home about, like where it's better or worse. I think for me, and this is where you got me, okay, I'll give you this, is the question of whether it's worth divorcing over. Now,
because you've got
Liz
a
and I
family.
have a family. We have
You've been together
15 years of, relationship, the 3 kids, all of that. And so it would be a very long, arduous conversation if she got up and she pashed on with, as I imagine if I got up and pashed on with somebody on stage
Of
as
course.
well.
I don't
Whether
think-
it's worth divorce,
I'm not
I
saying
don't
it's one of
know.
those things where, like, you're not going to argue over it. I'm not saying that you're going to be thrilled about it. But
Yeah, I think
to
on a-
throw
that's-
away your relationship over something like... To me, I just go...
But doesn't it...
They're kissing him because they're a fan. It's like if Robert Downey Jr. was on stage and I got the opportunity to kiss him, I reckon that my partner would just go, oh, okay.
But
good.
like a full-on pash.
Yeah,
if
but
you
look, if I
grabbed
tried
his
to-
head, and you were like, "Come here,"
Yeah,
and you just
it would
went
be
after
awful because I'm like, I wouldn't want to humiliate him that way, right? I think that that's what it comes down to, right? Is your partner feels humiliated. Your partner feels like you've disrespected them. And I understand that. But I also think that, like, is your relationship solid enough to pass that test to be like, is it that big a deal that you'd throw away everything you had? I just don't think that's reasonable. But I'm here to get your opinion.
If it's-
13, 10, 60.
But let me put
Tell
the
us
other.
what do you reckon?
Let me put it on the other side. Right? Is kissing Robert Downey junior
Mm-hmm.
enough of a big deal in your life to run the risk of throwing away your relationship?
No, but as this chick said, she got caught up in the moment. She's in the middle of the crowd. You've had a great night. You're out
Caught up
seeing
in
your
the moment.
favourite artist. He's invited you up on stage. It gets very exciting. She's just caught up in it.
I think if the relationship's healthy and this is an isolated incident, then you move on.
I think so.
You do.
I think so
I
too.
think it
But
raises
if
more
it's been,
questions.
if he's, yeah.
I think so too.
All right.
I think if you're in a good space that you can get past it. It's not going to be ideal, right?
You're not wrapped, but
It's
you're,
not
you're
ideal.
moving
You're not
past
wrapped,
it.
but like,
Well, let's open the lines then, shall we? So the lines are open. People are calling through.
13, 10, 60, do you reckon this is, what would you do if your partner got up on stage and kissed someone, one of the performers while they're up there? How do you think you'd feel about it?
There are calls there. We'll come back and take your calls next. Stay right there.
This, what do you reckon, has made it pretty obvious to us why you have to have honest conversations with your partner about what your expectations are and where your boundaries lie, because you can't wait till this happens before you have the chat. There is a video going around that's pretty viral because a singer, Romeo Santos, was up performing on stage. He's a very popular singer, and he grabbed someone from the crowd, and this woman's jumped up and she's just a big fan, and she's taken the opportunity to kiss him on stage, and her husband has gone, I'm out. 10 years, let's get a divorce. Can't believe you kissed him on stage.
But it's not. It wasn't even reciprocated, was it?
No, the artist put his arms around her and gave her a hug and kept his arms around her for a fair bit. But she was pressing her body into him, to be fair. And he kissed her on the cheek, and then she took that as an incentive to go, I'm going to try and go for his mouth.
I think that's even worse.
He didn't look as into it as she did, that's for sure.
Soraya, hi. What do you reckon?
Hi. Once in a lifetime opportunity, go for it.
Soraya, I say 10 years and him asking for a divorce is
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I feel like there's either something that's already on the rocks because you just feel like you have to talk it through. It's not like she's seeing this guy again. It's not like they're building a relationship. She just kissed him because he's famous and she had a chance.
That's right. I don't know how my partner would feel if I did it, but if he did it, I wouldn't care. I'd be cheering.
Would you really, though? Really? How long have you been with your partner for?
9 years.
9 years.
But your partner would not be okay with you kissing someone on stage?
Oh, I don't know. If it's someone famous, it's different than them going out and, just kissing a random in a bar. But
No,
you're
it's
never gonna
not.
meet this
Yeah, it
person
is.
again.
No, it's not.
Famous
It's not.
person, go for it.
No, it's still kissing someone random they've never met. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah, but
Just
she's
because
only
they're
kissing him
famous,
because he's famous. She's not doing it because she's like, here's an opportunity to make out with someone in a club.
But it's still the same thing. It
I
is
don't know.
still the same thing. It's still someone outside
Daniel,
the relationship.
What do you reckon? Is it grounds for divorce?
Absolutely not. I think if it's up on stage and it's someone famous, go for it. I said that to my wife on Friday. And
who did you see? Who were you hoping she'd make out with?
we're going to Ed Sheeran in January. So
You're like, if you get your chance, honey, get
Don't
after
blow
it.
I'd be up there too. Don't worry about that.
Good on you, Daniel.
All right. Yolanda, hi. What do you reckon?
I say divorce is on the lines here because there's a menu. We can look on the menu, but we don't have to order everything off the menu.
Yeah, true. But I mean, Yolanda, you've got a loving partner and relationship where everything's okay and you've built a life together and they do one thing like that, they kiss a celebrity because there was the opportunity. To me, it feels like if you throw away a relationship over that it's a bit fickle.
What happens next week when another celebrity comes into?
I mean,
that's a good question. I like that from you.
It's a
have to kiss that one too.
It's a great example, but let's think about the reason we talk about Courtney Cox being up on stage with Bruce Springsteen is because it happens once in a blue moon. It happens like one person. What are the chances of being called on stage again and again and
One
again?
of the great crowd pull-ups.
Yeah, and that's why everyone talks about it.
No, I'm with Yolanda. I don't care. For that one tiny little moment in your life, you're going to look at potentially throwing away the 10, 15 years of effort and relationship, and no thanks. Not interested in that. Katie, hi.
Hi.
What are your thoughts, mate?
Well, I think maybe my husband and I have maybe too healthy of a relationship because we actually have a certain celebrity that we are at a competition, not a competition, but kind of.
Well, we like healthy competition,
if the opportunity came and he didn't kiss her, I'd be pissed, and if it'd be the same.
Who is it?
So, Emma Stone.
Oh, yeah, she's such a babe.
She's such a babe and she's funny. We just love her. We love her so much.
And what's
it's
yours?
kind of like that.
No, it's the
or are
same
you
one.
both Emma Stone?
They're both Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
Yeah,
She's
cool.
gorgeous.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's like a whoever gets to kiss her first type thing.
Gotcha. Oh,
Get after it.
Well, celebrities don't even get a say in this. They're all of our hall passes. They just don't know it.
Well, maybe if we had the same one, then it wouldn't be as big a deal. I don't know.
Now, I don't know if I know you've seen this, Pete, because we sent it to our little group text message chat that we have amongst the team.
The one that Ben's in or the one that Ben's not in?
I think it might be the one Ben's not in by the sounds of it.
I mean, I don't want to say we have a secret group without you in it, but we do. But mainly that's because we send so much work stuff. You're not here every day and you'd just be bored. You'd be like, why are you sending me this gear? But
Far out.
this great video that went around the
This'll
other
do
week.
me.
And I think it was because it was the week of the draft, right? The AFL draft.
Yeah, just
and
a
it
couple
was,
of weeks ago.
And so someone created a very clever video where it looked like they were drafting Ben Cousins.
Okay,
We got a bit of audio here of this video.
You did get this sent a few times.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Believe it or not.
Have a listen to this.
Breaking news out of Melbourne. The West Coast Eagles have selected Ben Cousins with the #1 pick
in the 2025 AFL draft. Club officials say Cousins was cryogenically frozen immediately after the 2006 grand final. According to the club, the Ben Cousins seen over the last 20 years was an actor named Bryn Nephews, who played Toadie's cousin Mudcrab in the hit TV show Neighbours. There are reports the Eagles have already lost him, though. You never know what's going to happen or where he is going, but you'll always know he's going to have a good time.
It's quite funny.
Right. And it was quite clever. You know, it was all like AI, I guess, but it had your head superimposed onto all of those characters.
And it was
cool.
It was the head with the black eye too.
From the Brownlow
Yes,
shot.
It's quite funny.
Yeah, yeah.
So you got it sent to you
I
by
had a
friends.
a number of people sent it to me thinking it was funny, but gee, I'd love to have a chance to start again. You know, be a few things I'd do differently if I had another go at it.
No way.
I can tell you.
Do you find that stuff funny? Or when those
Well,
videos
it
and
is
stuff
funny.
I mean, it's
and if it
interesting
was
'cause-
an actor this last 20 years, there's a few apologies I can take back then, can't I? That's the other good thing. I take it all back.
I mean, it's so great though that everyone still sees you as such a good player. Like, I mean, we don't even know you had a surgery before your Legends match. So none of us have seen you kick a ball in a while. How do you reckon you'd actually go? You had to get back out there.
I kick the footy a lot.
You do kick
just
the
at
footy a lot?
my boys' footy training
Yeah.
and that. So I'm getting plenty of kicks, but not much more than that. Yeah.
Yeah,
What did they say they did? They what me?
They cryogenically you. So look, they cryogenically frozen you, like in Austin Powers, like the original Austin
and
Powers
the
movie.
funny thing too in the audios, they said that happened after the 2006 grand final when I was up for just about anything.
Kate and Kimber with Ben Cousins. 6 to 9 weekdays. You can't miss Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins, and you can't miss a great summer holiday with What If. With loads of accommodation options, plus flights, car hire and things to do. Book your trip on whatif.com or download the What If app today. What If? It's Aussie for travel.